Hey everybody, welcome to our first Mask on Mondays. First and foremost, today's mask is a matcha vanilla lavender mask. So we're going to relax the skin, do a little bit of hydrating, and we're going to revive some of the collagen. So yes, excuse my small child in the background. She's a mess. But anyone who's been following me for a while already knows that. So, Mask on Mondays. Today we're going to talk about manifestation. And one of the reasons why I wanted to start off Mask on Mondays with manifestation is because I believe that before I do any manifesting, whether it be for myself or helping someone out, I have to do an act of self-love first. To do an act of self-love, an act of self-care, something that reminds me that I am worthy. Other than, my everyday just telling myself I'm worthy. But to do something that reminds me that who I am is special and that I deserve a moment, to be soft, vulnerable, or just shine it on my glory. Because I feel like if I don't do an act of self love first, then I may not go into it as wholeheartedly as I should. And sometimes self love ain't always just a mask. Sometimes it's getting something done that I know I need to get done first. Like the other day, my self love task was laundry. It was go get the damn laundry done because you deserve clean clothes and not have to wear a dress to work tomorrow. um, so self love is not always, putting on a mask and setting your feet up. Sometimes it's calling yourself on your bullshit. Um, so yeah, let's talk about manifestation. It's by the way, yeah, happy calendar New Year. Because we all know when the New Year really is. Anywho, it's the beginning of a new year, so everybody's setting like goals and resolutions and all of these things. I like to go into each month with a different thing that I am manifesting, a different intention that I am setting for that month. And even if it doesn't get accomplished in that month, I continue to set that goal, that manifestation, that intention into the next month until it comes to me. Normally, I feel like it gets done really quick. But manifestation. So, anything that you are manifesting, you have to be sure that you are ready for it. And that's part of my act of self-love for myself is that whatever I'm manifesting, I make sure that I'm ready for it and that my soul is able to take on the things that come with it, because with all good things, something comes with it. And it's not because, it's not always just that the world is trying to test you, but like say you're saying, "Oh, I want to raise." That raise is the chance is that raise is going to come with them wanting more from you. Are you ready to take on more? Say you want to manifest working for yourself, but you currently work for someone else. That means that you have to start being ready for that transition. And I don't just mean like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to go quit my job. No, you have to be ready for that transition into working for yourself. And two, things are not always going to be inevitable. Every 2 weeks, you're not going to automatically be like given a paycheck. Your hours are counted differently. You know, so when you go into manifesting things, you have to know exactly what you want. Don't say, "Oh, I want to manifest myself a man," and then you manifest the man, and now here the man is, and he's not the man that you need. He's just the man that you wanted, but he's not the man you need. So in manifestation work, I always believe that you should yes, leave a part of it to your ancestors and everything, but be very open, honest, and kind of specific with what it is that you want and what it is that you need. Ooh, hey, I put a whole lot right there. Oh, now I got, okay, you know what? See, this is why it took so long to do Mask on Mondays, because here I am. But you know what? It's a thick enough layer, like if you can't tell, it's still on there, so we're good. I got more in there. Anywho, another thing with manifestation has a lot more to do with your spirit than it has to do with like the herbs that you're putting into it. Honestly, like a lot of the spiritual, magical, brujeria, santeria, all of that, a lot of that has to do with your spirit, because you know what? You could say, "Oh, I'm going to manifest myself a man, but and have a specific one in mind. But if you're thinking that and the way you're going about it and your spirit isn't telling you that that's the one for you, you are manifesting a situation that you're going to end up wanting to get yourself out of. I'm also only using man because that's what half of y'all come to me for. I'm not judging, but like, let's manifest some real dope shit this year. Um, Again, not judging. Um, Also, heads up, these Mask on Mondays are a lot like a rant. I don't write anything down. I just kind of talk to you guys and tell you guys what it is that is on my mind. So yeah. Uh, what else can I tell you about manifestation? Ooh, this is a big one that I personally use. I know not everyone does, but I do. When I am manifesting something, and I'm like, oh, I am manifesting that tomorrow will be great. I write down 5 things that will make tomorrow amazing. And I think about them and I let those thoughts kind of tell the universe what it is that I need to happen. And then when I get up in the morning, I wake up, I say good morning to myself, my ancestors, and the spirits around me. The ones I'm allowing to be in my house right now, which is a lot. And then I think about those 5 things again. And I tell myself, okay, these 5 things are going to happen. And sometimes, it's 3 out of the 5 or 4 out of the 5, but I'll see that during the week, whatever one didn't show up that day begins to like show itself slowly throughout the week. So I may say something that'll make my tomorrow good would be if my 3 favorite regulars come in. All 3 may not come in tomorrow, but during the week, like maybe one will text me, and then the next day one will come in, and then the next day all 3 of them show up, and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I like this manifestation thing. But you have to be very honest with yourself in manifesting things. You really do, because you don't want to manifest things that your spirit is not aligned with. You don't want to manifest things that you just want and not need. Manifest the things that you need out of life. Maybe right now what you need out of life is to manifest the emotion to tell people how you really feel about the way they speak to you, treat you, or act around you. Manifest that courage. Don't just think that manifestation is for like monetary or physical things. Manifestation is about you. It's about what you need and what you want. And yeah, you can manifest things for other people all the time. You know, whether it be my mother or my best friends or whoever, I try to manifest greatness for them. I try to say to myself, what would be amazing for me today is if this one had an easier day, and I picture what an easier day for her might be, or, and I try to get those same things out to them. Sometimes I'll text them, hey, how's your day been? They'll be like, today was surprisingly easy, and I'll be like, thank God, you got what I needed. Yeah. So first mask on Monday, a little bit of a ramble, but not too bad. I think next mask on Monday, we are going to talk about, maybe we'll talk about an Orisha next mask on Monday. So comment below which Orisha you want me to talk about. Love you guys.